Recordings in progress. Some of you all are going to attend National Conference live with us in Chicago. It is about to go down. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I cannot even wait. Cannot even wait. Now, I get that many of you cannot travel with us. I get that. But please, if you have not already, please, 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 for all things great, please register for a virtual conference. It's the closest you can get to being there in Chicago and really ramping your business. I was actually I was a minute or two late. I'm sitting here writing my speech for conference because they want me to go up on stage and talk to everybody, and I'm going to be a nervous wreck. So I'm going to need some prayers, first of all, for that. Y'all know I can talk, but when you put me on stage in front of everybody, I probably will be a nervous wreck. But I'm sitting here like, what am I going to say? And then I'm thinking, I'm just like everybody else. Like, I have done the same things everybody else did consistently. I have no magic beans. I have no pixie dust. I have just done the same things consistently over and over and over again. And have I been kicked down? Absolutely. Many, many, many times. I have been punched in the gut and felt like quitting so many times. But I think back, what if I quit? All those times it would have been so easy for me to say, nobody wants to book a show. I just ran 3 shows with 0 sales. Nobody's buying anything. This just isn't for me. I many times thought that. I believed that. I believed it in my mind. I believed it in my heart. I believed it in my soul. But something kept telling me, nope, Jennifer, you're not done here. You are not done here. And many times I was like, but God, me? I don't cook. I am not a teacher. I don't know how to teach other people to cook, to sell Pampered Chef. I don't think you got the right girl. And every time I said that, God told me, he said, Jennifer, be patient and trust in me because I have the right girl. I have a path for you that you could never imagine. I couldn't even cook when I started selling Pampered Chef. I could not speak in front of people. And God molded me to the person he wanted me to be, the vision that he had for me. And do you all know that in July, I will be standing in front of the entire company, accepting the top position in this company? Because God kept telling me, Jennifer, I'm not finished with you. You have many more people to reach out to. And this whole time in my business, I thought God was just helping me. I thought he was just fixing me. But I realized that's not what he put me here for. He put me here for you all. Did he fix my life? Absolutely. Did this business change who I was, who I am, who my family is? Absolutely. But he also put me here for you all, to give you all the sense of hope and the encouragement and to empower you to be a better version of yourself, to be that person you never thought you could be. Because I've walked it. I have become a person I never thought I could be. And I know we get down. I've been very discouraged the past, not the whole past few months, but there have been many times I've been discouraged because I felt like my team is struggling. I have consultants telling me that they can't get bookings. I have directors telling me, Jennifer, I don't know that we're going to make our stats this month. And I feel like I'm not doing what I need to do to help you all be successful. And so then I start questioning myself. God, am I doing this wrong? And I keep hearing them say, Jennifer, no, just let them know that we can do this. We can do this, just like every other time that I felt discouraged, that I felt like giving up, that I felt like this was not the right place for me. I would hear it say, you're in the right place. Don't give up. Do not get discouraged, because I will provide for you. And he has abundantly. And you all, I don't know how many of y'all know my story. I don't know how many of you all like know where I am in this business. But I just want to tell y'all, I made a $19,000 check in 1 month. A $19,000 check in 1 month. I didn't even make that in a year. I didn't even know how to cook. And God gave me this business and said, I'll show you the way. And I was like, God, I don't know that you can teach me. And he said, I can. And that proved to me that you put your faith in yourself, that you can do it. Even when you feel doubt and you feel fear and you feel worry, you can absolutely do it unless you give up. And so every time that I felt discouraged, I was like, you know what? Let me give this one more go. Let me give it one more real hard try. And then if I can't make it work, then it's not for me. And every time that I prayed about it, and then I really did give it a good go, not just say, oh, I'm going to try again and then not do anything, but I really gave it one last valiant effort. God provided every single time. And I was like, oh my gosh, really? It's like you just like, see, I told you so. Don't doubt me. Don't doubt me. My plan was not to preach to you today. I apologize. That was not my plan, but I got on here and it's like all the words just started coming because it's from my heart. And I know that many of you are discouraged, and I know that it can be hard. Believe me, I've been in this business for 19 years and I have seen every up, every down, every hurt, every excitement. I've seen it all. I've felt it all. And I know what you're feeling. The only reason I am where I am today is because I did not give up when it got hard. And I'm so thankful that I didn't. It was so worth it. And I was sitting here writing my speech, and I mean, oh my gosh, Pembrokeshire has paid off bills like you cannot even imagine. Like, we have zero debt in our life. My daughter's going to college and I can pay for her tuition out of my checking account. That is beyond anything I could ever imagine, but that's not what my story is about. My story is about the people that I've met along the way and how I've been able to help other people do just what I've done, even when they felt like they couldn't. So I'm telling you this as a friend. You may feel hopeless right now, but you're here for a reason. I really honestly don't know why God puts people in my path, but I feel like he puts every person in my path for a certain reason. Some of them are to help fix me. A lot of them are to help fix me because I mean, I'm a human. I make mistakes just like everybody else. I need help along with that. But then also some are to help me give you a confidence that you may not already have, to show you that even the girl that couldn't cook can be a success in this business if you don't give up. And I say girl, but guy, whatever. You get what I'm saying? Even when you are the least likely candidate, it could be you. You could be the next national executive in this company. So don't ever doubt yourself that you're not good enough. You absolutely are good enough. I couldn't do any of the things. I didn't know how to sell anything when I started Pampered Chef, but I learned. I got on all the calls. I did all the things that people told me to do. They were like, Jennifer, jump off the roof. Okay, I'll jump off the roof. Right. Whatever they told me to do, I did. And we're not telling you to jump off the roof, but we're telling you, send some messages, call some people, share the business. We would never tell you to do anything that we wouldn't be willing to do or that we hadn't done ourselves. So I'm asking you during this call, just be open-minded and listen to what Kelsey's going to share some stuff with us today. Kelsey is amazing. She's such an amazing person and director and consultant, and listen to what she has to say because she's seen success. The people that lead these calls have seen the success and they felt the failures, but they are the ones that continue going. And instead of accepting defeat, they find a way out of it. And you can too. I see Mary Bagwell on this call and I love her. I see her pretty face on every single call and I want to shout you out because thank you so much. She's one that's on every single call. She's not giving up. Maybe she's National Executive Director number 44. Who knows? Mary's that gonna be? She's just like I was. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't know if she knows what she's doing. I think she does. But I didn't know what I was doing, but I showed up at every training. Anytime anybody was teaching what they were doing, I needed to know it. I needed to know it all because I didn't know any of it. I had to learn every single step of this business. And I did. If there was something available, I was on it. And I didn't just listen to it, but I implemented it. That week, I took one or two things that I learned on that call and I did it in my business. And I kept doing that, adding things in, taking things out. Things that worked, I kept in. Things that didn't work, I took out. Every single week, I was changing what I did to make my show better, to make my business stronger, to be a better consultant. It's a continuous work in progress. Like y'all, I will never be good at it all, but I will always take things out and put things in, and I will always continue to learn. And that's why I'll be here till I'm 80 years old selling me some Pampered Chef, especially if they're going to keep paying me $19,000 a month. I'm just saying. So I want to thank you all so much for being dedicated in your business and being on this call and being a part of this team. You all, we're taking this national promotion as a team. This is not just me. We're all doing this together. Every one of you all are a part of this team that helped do this together. And you're part of something big. And we actually, we're one of the strongest, most noticed teams in this company. I don't know if y'all know that or not. But people are like knocking down my door. Jennifer, will you do a training? Tell me what your team's doing. How are you? We were #1 in the Skybox Challenge, y'all. #1 out of every team in this whole company. We're doing something right. Yeah, girl, clap. Let's clap for that. That's whoop, whoop, whoop. So even when we feel like we're not doing good enough, we're doing pretty darn good. And I was just reminded of that. Because when I was feeling discouraged and feeling like we weren't doing, no, we're not doing as well as we did 2 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. Our numbers are not where they were then, but we're still doing pretty darn good. And if we continue to push forward and keep going, we're going to continue to grow. We're not going backwards. That's not okay. We're not stopping. We're going to continue to grind and go and push and all the things. So now that I've taken up 20 minutes of my inspiration, I'm going to let Kelsey teach y'all something. How about that? But you all, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of you and so thankful to see your all's face every night on this call. So just know that you're appreciated very, very much. Whether you turn in $1 in sales or you turn $10,000 in sales, we love you and respect you and care for you as much. So, all right, Kelsey, whoop, I'm turning mute on.
Thanks. Well, on that note of appreciation, we have 3 consultants who are recognized for Consultant Spotlight this week, and they are, I see Jenny on here. Jenny is one, and we have Heather and Monica, but I think only Jenny is on. But Jenny, if you're willing, would you be able to share, first of all, congratulations, but would you be able to share a tip or something that's working for you, or just something that you've been motivated by or anything like that? I think you're muted. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. Oh, I've been very emotional these past couple of days, I think with Father's Day and everything. And Jennifer, I swear, I've been sitting here through your whole talk trying not to cry. So, um, but anyway, I am not a top seller. I may never be a top seller. I may change my mind at some point, but everybody gets into this for a reason. And mine was never about making money. Mine was more about the community. And so that's why I really appreciate, I saw it in the very first email I got from Love Carpenter with the monthly stats. And Jennifer just said it before she ended, $1, $10,000. Like, I have a place here, whether I have one sale, whether I have no sales, like I have a place here. So I was thinking today about what I would say, and my tip is about making yourself part of the community. So coming to these monthly meetings is great. And it's all about kind of shared experiences. And we don't really get to know each other here. Like, we get to know the person running the meeting. But, and I know I could go to the Nicholas org page and post a question there and anybody would answer it. So I'm not saying I don't have a community with everybody here, but I realized the community is with our team page. So like our smaller team. So Kelsey has started doing a monthly team meeting. And the first time we had one, it was kind of like this, where she talked and we all kind of sat and listened. And I said to her afterward, I'm not criticizing you, but we don't know each other. We all know you, but we don't know each other. So the next one we had some icebreakers and we got to know each other. And then I thought I need to help myself here. So I sent a friend request to everybody on our team. And Kelsey, I don't even know if you know I did that, but I have a friend request out and I got accepted by everybody on our team within that next day. So I think for me, I'm creating that team. So whether I have a sale or not, I know I've got my team and I can come. Kelsey was on vacation last week and, I was happy to come on and, in our team and post the link for the meeting tonight. So Kelsey didn't have to worry about it. I like having a purpose. So that's find your team and find your reason for being, even if your sales aren't going well, even if your VIP group is not being as interactive as you would like, find a way to get something out of it. That's all I got.
Thank you. Yeah. And Jenny, you're super encouraging to me. I love that you chat with me after every one of our team meetings and tell me what we can improve on and some ideas that you have and some things that you liked. So thank you for being an awesome part of our team. I actually did what I'm going to do tonight in our team meeting I think last month. But I just want to talk about VIP groups a little bit and just share what I do in my VIP group. That just kind of helps me keep my mind off of it. I know that sounds really bad, but I have so many things going on with parties and customers that I kind of want my VIP group to run itself. And then all I have to do is comment, kind of like a party, if that makes sense. So, but first thing that I have started doing is sharing a tip once a week in the VIP group about a product. So I was going to do that with you guys tonight and just share a product that you guys can share too in your VIP groups or in your parties or whatever. So one of my favorite sets of products is our silicone prep bowls. I absolutely love them. They have the little measurements on the sides of them. So you can't see it here, but they have the measurements on the side, so you don't need to use an extra measuring cup. They have, each one comes with a lid that you can just pop it in the fridge when you're done with it. I love that they're squishy. It's just a good texture. And I like that there's 3 sizes of them. So one thing that I did earlier today, I made chocolate covered strawberries with my 2-year-old. And something fun that I learned from another director a couple weeks ago is that if you melt your chocolate in here and let it harden, you don't really have to clean up because all you have to do is squish it and it falls right out. This isn't quite hard enough. I tried to stick it in the freezer to get it to go, but it just makes cleanup super easy. Because nobody likes scraping hard chocolate out of a bowl. But with these ones, you can just break it off and it drops out and then you stick it in the dishwasher and go. So that's one of my tip Tuesdays for July for my VIP group. So I thought I would share with you. But I will show you, let's see, Jennifer, can I share my screen? Thank you. Okay, so I just wanted to show you what I do in my VIP group. So my VIP group is called Life and Lemons with Kelsey. I have like a lemon theme. So this is my VIP group. I try to add all of my guests. I give an option for them to be added in my parties to the VIP group. And so each day I just post something different, something interactive, or a recipe or something. So this is today's Happy Monday. Can you believe June is almost over? Blah, blah, blah. What are you doing this week? And then people have commented. So I'll tell you kind of how I start this each month. So what I start with, I use Trello. If you've ever heard of it, it's like a task organizer. It's free, but I use it to create my VIP groups and write down my ideas throughout the months, so that I don't have to keep track on paper or anything. All of my ideas are here. So when I was creating my June content, I pulled up all of the sale items, all of the new summer products that I wanted to post, and I just saved them in Trello so that all I have to do is come to Trello and add them to Canva. So this is just an easy way for me to organize my ideas and all of that. I have my template for my VIP group listed out here. So on Mondays, I post a motivational quote. On Tuesdays, I do a tip Tuesday. Wednesdays is Wow Wednesday. I haven't gone live, but I've been sharing videos from Pampered Chef just because I've been super busy. Thursday, I try to do something that's not Pampered Chef related, just kind of like what am I learning or what have I been thinking about or working on, just to kind of keep people's interest outside of Pampered Chef too. Fridays, I post a sale that I do on my my shopping link for the month. Saturday, I do Selfie Saturday, so I can just show what I'm doing. Usually it's something with my toddler. Last week it was Sesame Place, so that was fun. And then Sunday, I haven't gone live yet again because I've been super busy, but I want to go live and do just like teach them something, some new cooking skills, some new way to use a product, something like that. So this is how I gather my ideas. I've started July's already, so I have some of my ideas up here. I haven't gathered the images yet, but then once I have all my ideas, I go into Canva and I start creating each day's image. So this is what I'll post the first day of July, and then I'll have a this or that post. This is from Marketing Imagery. They have a lot of interactive posts, which is super helpful. That you can just add. I think they use them for table, but then I like to pull them and just use them in my VIP group too. So I do this or that. I kind of have everything grouped together so that I know all of my this or that posts, interactive posts are together. I have my Freebie Friday posts all together. And I make sure I let my VIP group know that the Freebie Friday is only on my personal shopping link, that I'm giving away that item. Pampered Chef is not giving away that item, so there's no confusion across consultants. So these are all my Freebie Friday posts. On Saturdays, I try to do like, what do you do to relax with, or what do you do this weekend, something like that. What I've been doing on Sundays instead of a live, since I've been busy, I've been adding one of the Marketing Imagery videos
all your
into
summer gatherings and
a post, and just make it a little bit more personalized to me. And then what else do I have? 4th of July, I'll post this and have people post pictures of what they're doing to celebrate. Mondays, I do hopefully a happy quote to keep people positive on Mondays because they're rough days sometimes. And then the last Monday of the month, this is coming up next Monday. So for my VIP group, they haven't seen this yet, but I'm going to do a drawing for giving some coffee away just to get a lot of people to interact, but also to brighten a couple people's day. And then Marketing Imagery also has a bunch of these produce tips, different things. They put a lot of stuff out for the summer. ways to use pineapple, corn, that kind of thing. So yeah, that's basically, I put all of my images and ideas into Trello so that I can then make my posts in Canva. And then I download them all to my computer, and then I can just put them in a Post My Party template so that it goes up automatically. So that's what I was saying about kind of keeping it out of my mind. I don't have to remember to post every day in my VIP group. All I have to do, just like a party, is go in and comment on it. So if you don't know about our marketing imagery, it is in Consultants Corner. It has its own little tab on the left. You just click on marketing imagery. And then all I did, oops, I have to sign in. All I did to find all those summer posts, if you type in summer, it'll bring up all of the videos. We can't use this one anymore, sadly, because the drink mixes are gone. But there's a DIY fajita bar ebook, which will be fun. So for July, what I want to do is have like a post like I do in my parties that says, if you want this ebook, send me a message and I'll send it right to you, to hopefully get people to message me, start commenting back and forth and that kind of thing. There's a s'mores video. There's just a lot of summer themed videos, images, that kind of thing that Pampered Chef has already given us. So we don't have to really come up with content. I like to add a background or a just something like my logo to make it look more recognizable to me, just to keep it a little bit different so that Facebook isn't seeing all of the marketing imagery posts by themselves. To do that. So then also along with my posts, if something special comes up, like if I don't know, if there's a sale, I'll add in some like special sale posts and that kind of thing. If there's a new consultant offer that, like we have the $49 kit this month, I will highlight that a lot more in my VIP group, because these are people that have already expressed interest in Pampered Chef. They've at least been to a party, if not they're a close friend of yours. Then they're interested in what we have. So they're a really good group to kind of keep track of, to message every so often and say, hey, have you thought about giving the business a try? Especially if they comment a lot in your VIP group on your things, they're really interested. And so I always also have a link open the whole month long for just a party link for my VIP group. And so at the end, if I know some people don't have a ton of products themselves, but if you close out your VIP group link, then you can get the free products and host rewards that month for yourself. So you can also get the host rewards, which is great, and then get products for yourself too. So that's a really great way to get products. You can also do mystery host parties in there. So if you don't need products or you don't want to use your host rewards that you earn, you can like raffle those the host rewards off to some of your VIP group. If someone places an order or comments a lot or books a party or something like that, I like to do that too. In July, I'm also going to be doing a Christmas and July sale. So I'll be doing a shared rewards party. So I'm really excited about that. I do that in January and July. So just a discount party because they are my VIP customers. So yeah, so that's my VIP group. And then I also have, if any of you use Project Broadcast, let me stop sharing. If any of you use Project Broadcast, or if you don't, I have a group of people that want to get texts from me. And so I will share my my sales or my Freebie Friday deals with the people who want to get those texts from me. So if you don't have Project Broadcast, what you can do is just create a list of those people that you can email or text out your deals or your special things for your VIP group. Because a lot of people don't see the things that we post on Facebook just because of Facebook and the algorithms and all that. But if they want text from you, you can give them the option to opt into your VIP texts, and then you can send that out. You can do it through Messenger. You can do a customer connection email, which is something else that I do, especially when I do a shared rewards party, is I send out the link and yeah, let people shop from there. So that's pretty much how I do my VIP group. I want to start doing like a monthly, just like a monthly update or newsletter email too, to my VIP customers. But I haven't started that yet, but that's just an idea that I have. So Yeah, does
Kelsey.
anybody have any questions about VIP stuff?
Kelsey, I have one more thing to add, unless I just completely missed you saying this. I put in my shows, so I have part of my Post My Party that will post in my shows like 2 weeks after the show or a week or whatever, that says, hey, have you gotten your products yet? Join my VIP page and share a picture of your products or your experience with my show and be entered into the Freebie Friday giveaway. So, and then I ask my host, like after their show, I tell them, it was an honor to serve you, I loved helping you with your show. Will you do me a favor and go give me a review on my VIP page, and I'll put you in the drawing for my weekly giveaway. And so I have my host either, share their experience right then, or when they get their products in, I ask them to, share a picture of all their loot that they got from their show, and then just share their experience with hosting a show with me. And so really trying to push that, hey, you get entered in the drawing every time you show a picture of a recipe that you made, or every time you comment on, they like to comment on games, but having them share their own experiences. So, some random times I'll message people and I'll say, hey, I'm doing a giveaway on my VIP page. Just share a picture of your favorite product, or you using a product in the kitchen, or you making a pampered chef recipe or whatever, to try to get other people posting into that VIP group. And then I just put their names in the drawing each week, whoever shared in the group. Anybody have any questions or comments on that?
Kari asked how many posts I do on my VIP page per day. I just do one per day. And then if I have like an extra sale or something special that I want to do that randomly pops into my mind, I'll add that too. But I just do one a day that's scheduled.
Yeah. What is something else you all do in either in your VIP page, or something unique you may do in your show to make connections with your customers?
Hey, this is Jeannie. Something that I started doing, and I'm getting a lot of reaction from it, is I started a free gift birthday club. And what I do is I got every month of the year in this album, and whatever day, like say my birthday is July, I would go to the July album and add my birthday. It does only got to be the month and the day, not the year, unless they want to do it. And then every month I've been doing, and I just started doing this. I'll do a giveaway out of whoever's in that month. And normally, okay, what I did last month, it was literally stuff that was off of the outlet. And I did like a post of, I think it was cupcakes, and then of course the hidden ones. And they got to pick whichever cupcake, and they got that gift. I'm getting a lot of, like, it's working out better than I thought. It's still fresh and new, so we'll see. But I've got a lot of people still adding their name in there. So that's been really good.
That's awesome. If you anybody happen to use Project Broadcast, there's a way you can categorize people by their birthday. So I do have birthday clubs set up for the people, and it does take time to get them in there and get them set up with their month. But then once they're there, then I can easily send out a quick broadcast to everybody whose birthday's in June. And I know most of us have heard about the birthday message. So you go through your birthday list, you send them a message about doing a birthday party for them. But what if you take it one step further than that? And so if the people that don't reply, which is a lot of them right now, probably every time I send out a good batch of birthday messages, I typically get at least one birthday party. I do. But say I send out 30 messages, I get one birthday party and then 29 people that don't even reply. Well, a smart thing to do is to go back to those people and, again, check in. Hey, I don't know if you got my message. I know you're busy, blah, blah, blah. If hosting a party isn't right for you right now, no worries, but I'd love to offer you a Pampered Chef discount for your birthday. When you order anything at this link, you get 10% off or a free gift for your birthday or something like that. And that entices them to order. So maybe they're not interested in hosting a show, but they may buy something if it's on sale, right? Or if they're going to get a gift. So go back and follow up with all of those birthday messages and offer them a discount. And you can either put it on it, do like a shared rewards party if you think you're going to get enough sales from that. The first time I did it, I had a huge shared rewards party, but then I ended up I was offering it first to birthday parties, but then I offered it to everybody else because I was getting sales in. And I'm like, oh, let's get this discount up. So then I ended up offering a whole bunch of people discounts. Yeah, just like Kelsey said, have this running, always have an open show. Always have an open show. So every time you ask for a booking, if they say no, then say, well, is there something you would like to order? I'm close to my goal. Is there something you would like to order? Well, I'm always close to another goal, right? I can always use another order. And then the fact that they know that they're helping you reach a goal and you're offering them a free gift or a discount or whatever is going to change that nothing into something. So I would highly recommend if y'all send out birthday messages, in the past couple of weeks, go back to them and say, well, I hope you had a great birthday month. I know it wasn't, may not have been the right time to host a show, but I have a birthday discount party open. Would you like to order? Just open a link. You'd be surprised at the orders you get. So that's something new I'm doing. Go ahead.
No, that was something else I did too with the birthdays. Daily as I'm going through them, if they're not in my VIP group, I say, after I've said happy birthday to them, I say, hey, don't forget, go into VIP and add your name to the whatever. And I've gotten several people into my VIP group that way that's interacting and actually interested in parties, which weren't before. And in my parties, what I did this time is not just the ones that ordered, but especially the ones that ordered and a few more that didn't. I'm saying participation winners, they get an ebook. And in my email, I have attached there, hey, if you haven't already joined my VIP group, and it's got the free birthday club thing in there again.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing that, Jeannie. I really feel like we're missing the boat with a lot of the people that we're reaching out to, because we send them a message asking for a booking or whatever, but then we never follow up with them. There are people out there that never, ever, ever will host a show with you, but they'll buy some Pampered Chef. So if you don't follow up with them after, they may not respond to you about booking, but if you say, hey, I got this special this week and I'm close to my goal, would you be interested in taking a look at my online catalog and seeing if there's anything you want to order? That muffin pan challenge, do y'all remember that? Anybody not know what the muffin pan challenge was? I did it back in, I don't know, September maybe, that I got like $10,000 in sales. And all I was asking was my customers to help me out with the challenge and look at the $25 and under category. I just asked them, would you be interested in looking and placing a $25 order to help me out? You'll be entered into a giveaway for a muffin pan. A muffin pan, a $27 muffin pan. And I got over $10,000 in sales. Holy mackerel. Why? Because I asked for what I wanted. I was specific about what I asked for. It wasn't just like, will you help me? It's like, this is my goal. This is the time frame. Would you be willing to help me? It was a small amount. I wasn't asking them to spend $100. I was asking them to spend $25. And so many people help me just because I asked and they wanted to help. I was floored. I was blown away. I was like, I got to give y'all more than a muffin pan. I mean, this is crazy. People want to help. And when it's not, you're not asking for a lot, you're just asking for a little bit of help. And then if people said they couldn't help me, I was like, no worries at all. I completely appreciate you being a customer, keep my name, join my VIP group. So then if they couldn't even order, I was making sure they were in my VIP group. And then I said, do you know anybody else that might be interested in getting in on this drawing? I had people that referred other people that bought. Sometimes it's just thinking outside of the box. What is something new and different? That muffin pan challenge was different. I've never done anything like that. I hear people saying, I'm challenged to sell 10 mixing shots. I've been challenged to sell 10 batter bowls, blah, 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 whatever. I don't ever do those. Why? I don't know. I just don't. Is it okay to do? Absolutely. I have a lot of people on the team that do that. I personally have never done it. But this, I thought, I don't really ask people to do stuff to help me a lot. And I thought, well, this will be fun. It'll get them in for the muffin pan. And they were so willing to help. And so many people bought way more than $25. Yeah, I mean, I was just blown away. So try something like that. Another thing that I'm doing, just like Kelsey, I used to do live videos all the time of cooking. I don't cook a whole lot. When I do, it's normally like very frantic, last minute. Holy crap, it's 5:30 and I forgot to put anything out for dinner. What can I throw together in a pot, right? Because my husband will be home. So that's kind of my style of cooking. Well, what I realize is there's a lot of people that cook my style. Like, holy crap, it's 5 o'clock. I got to throw something in a pot. So I have tried the past 3 weeks. I've been very intentional of, oh my gosh, turn on the camera and just be real. And so I've done it. I've done it 4 times since I've been trying to be intentional. Is it as many times as I'd like to? No, but that's 4 times I've gotten out in front of people. And every time that I've talked to them, I'm like, you know what? I know life is busy. I know that groceries are expensive. I know going out to eat is expensive. So I just wanted to share with you what I'm cooking today. It's nothing fancy. I made chili one time. I made spaghetti another time. I mean, these are like simple recipes. They are not even Pampered Chef recipes, but I was using the mixing shot. And I don't even know what I made the other time. Corn on the cob, maybe. Simple things. Just like Kelsey was sharing the silicone bowls. That's a cool tip. I didn't know that about letting the chocolate dry. Other people don't know that either. So little tiny things like that. And I tell you what, I've already had people, 2 out of the 4 live videos I did, I had people message me right after and say, oh, I need one of those. It wasn't a huge item. It was a mix and chop. And then I had 2 people say, what is that new spatula thingy that you're using? It was the new mix and chop spatula. And I got a booking from it and I got a pre-sale just from showing that tool. I was like, well, it's not available yet, but when you host a show in July, I'll give you one for free. So I got a booking for that. And then another person wants to order it. But when I am doing a live demo, I'm not saying buy this and buy this and buy that. It's more like, let me just show you what I'm cooking today. I think it might help you. And then I did a little tip about, anybody know, like when you're browning ground beef or sausage or whatever, if you take aluminum foil and you make like a little cup and put it down in your drain, and then you can drain all your grease down into that little aluminum foil and you let it cool off, then you can bundle it up and throw it in the trash can. Does anybody know about that? So I did a little video on that. And they were like, oh my gosh, that's the most brilliant idea, right? I was like, well, I didn't know people didn't know that, but it's little things like that. And then they're like, that's awful cool of Jennifer to help us. Like, I wasn't asking them for a sale. I wasn't asking them to do anything. Just here's a tip for you. Let me help make cooking easier. So try something like that. Y'all, I look just like this. I was a hot mess, had my ponytail all up, hair going everywhere, kids running in the background, whatever. It's life. They know me. Just do it. They have life. They have their hairs in ponytails, kids running in the back, Hot Mess Express. Like, that's life. That is us. When they see you doing it, they're like, oh, okay, well, I can do this cooking thing too. Just try it. You don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. You can just point the camera down at the food and, your hands or whatever. But practice it. Try it. You don't ever get used to it until you try it. Somebody told me, let's see if they're on here. Yeah, did y'all see I can't help but be goofy sometimes. Y'all saw the video where I was the green alien with the ears and the thing? Okay. I looked like a disaster that morning. Like, I felt like I had bags for days under my eyes. So I was like, I need to go live, but they don't need to see me. I look like I hadn't slept for a week. So I just did that little filter and I was a green alien. Well, one of the consultants on our team messaged me and she's like, Jennifer, you're brilliant. I'm like, no, I didn't say that. She was like, I'm so scared to go live, but if I do that filter, I'll feel better about it. So I told her how to do the little filter and she went live. I was so proud of her. She had cute little bunny ears and a heart on her nose, but whatever you got to do to feel comfortable. She did great. I was so proud of her on doing her live because she was so scared of it. And she's like, oh, if I do a filter, then I'll feel more comfortable. Mary's asking how you do a filter. So I do it on my phone when I do my live videos because I don't know a whole lot about technology. I just kind of do enough to get by. But when I do it on my phone and you go into the live setting on your page, and then down at the bottom, like when you're writing the title or whatever, there's a little magic wand. And you press it and then it comes up with these little like square pictures and you click on them and it puts different little weird things around your face and you just pick whichever one you like and then you hit start and then you're a bunny or you're a weird alien or you have beautiful makeup on, whatever. So yeah, so that's if that makes you feel better, do that. Then why not? You need to tell your daddy. Oh, lightning bug. It's lightning bug time, y'all. All right. Who has questions?
Can I ask something real quick?
Of course.
In my VIP group, I did, and I guess I should have asked before I did it, but for the local people or somebody that I can meet up with, I did like a free shipping, like if they wanted something like spoon, straw, whatever, something that doesn't qualify for the free shipping, that if they come through me, like send me the money, then I would order it and just deliver it or meet up with them. Is that allowed?
Hold on. I'm sorry. Say that again. I don't think I understood your question.
Okay. In my VIP group, I posted for anybody that was local. It's not a tide. It's just something that I could do to them to be of service to them.
Mhm.
That if there was somebody that was local or within the area that I could meet up with, if there was a product that they wanted, but it didn't qualify for free shipping, that if they messaged me by whatever time the order would go in or whatever, like several days later, that I could order it for them and they would meet up and I would deliver it. Is that allowed?
Yes. Now, I do that a lot because I have a lot of customers that reorder spices or want a spatula or want something and they don't want to pay $8 shipping. I get it. If they live local to me and they're willing to come pick it up or meet me somewhere, absolutely. And so I do that. I actually have one open now that I need to get submitted. But this is what you need to be aware of. If somebody is ordering something that may need their warranty, please be very hesitant to do that, because if somebody orders a round stone and I put it together on a mass order and their stone breaks in a year from now, we can't find that record of them buying it. So if they try to call the home office and say, I bought this stone, they're like, we don't have your name in the system. Well, we forgot that we put it together on Susie Joe's order to combine shipping, right? So I make sure you make your customer very aware that I'm happy to save you on shipping. but it may be difficult if you need your item replaced or returned. Right now, if I'm the consultant, I mean, I'm going to be a consultant for the next 28 years. So they know to come to me, but you know, sometimes customers forget who they bought it from. Or they're like, well, I don't know. I think I put it on Susie Joe's order, but they may have put it on Mary Sue's. I don't even know. So just keep that in mind and let your customers know that if it's an item with a warranty, that it's probably worth them paying for their own shipping to validate that, just so they can find that warranty and get it replaced if they need to. But small orders,
Awesome. Thank you.
yeah, I do that all the time. So that's a really good idea too. Maybe putting something out there. Hey, local peeps, I'm putting in an order and I can get you free ship, airports pickup, whatever. You need some spices, you need some little paring knives, you need a spatula, whatever. And I have a really big clientele too that lives around here, and they'll message me all the time and say, hey, Jennifer, you have an order going in. Well, I sure do. Let me help you with that. And even if I don't have an order going in, a lot of times I'll still maybe give them a discounted shipping because they ask me to place an order. Like they continue to be my customer. So I'll sometimes give them a, you know, depending on what they buy, $2 discount on their shipping or half price or whatever, just as a thank you for being my customers. Donna asked, did you send that request for the order as a private message as in a post or your VIP group? Donna, is she still on here? Yeah. Donna, did you mean the muffin pan challenge? Is that what you're talking about? She might not be on now. Anybody have any other questions?
She
Anybody?
said yes, she's driving. About the muffin pan challenge.
Oh, girl, I put that everywhere. So I use Project Broadcast. I did send it out. That was my main form of communication, was the Project Broadcast. But I also sent a customer connection email. And then I also would go in and I sent a lot of private messages through Facebook, people that I don't have connections with through Project Broadcast. Whenever you run a sale, posting it on Facebook, I mean, you will have some people that see it. You may have some people that order, but it has to be that one-on-one ask. If I just posted it as a post on Facebook, I don't think I would have gotten anywhere. I may have got a couple orders, but it's that saying, hey, Tom, I'm working on this challenge. Would you help me? Hey, Carrie, I'm working on this challenge. Will you help me? Hey, Jenny, I'm working on this challenge. Will you help me? It's a direct ask. If I stand out in the middle of a parking lot and say, hey, will anybody loan me $20? You think anybody's gonna come up and say, here, you can have my $20. But if I'm asking one-on-one, Kelsey, I really need help. Could you loan me $20? She'd loan me $20. I feel confident, right? Because I'm asking her specifically. I'm not just shouting, hey, anybody want to loan me $20? No, we don't. Nope. Yeah, so it's all about relationships and all about one-on-one communication. I have learned that I can post something on Facebook, but that's not what is getting me the booking. That's not what's getting me the sale. That's not what's getting me the recruit. It's the personal one-on-one conversations, building the relationship, making that connection with them. And I honestly feel like that's why so many people help me during that challenge, is because I try really, really hard to make connections with my people. And I try really, really hard to offer good customer service and not just be like a one and done salesperson. You know, I don't want anybody to feel like, oh, well, she just got a sale out of me. Now she's never going to check in on me again. Like I try really hard to do follow-ups, to check in with customers. That's why I love, now this is not, I know this sounds like a Project Broadcast pitch today, but it's really not. But I do love Project Broadcast because I can, when a customer orders, I can put their name in one time and it sends them a series of 3 messages. The first one is simply, Tom, thank you so much for joining our Pampered Chef show and ordering on Diana's show. You're truly appreciated. And it has a little picture of me and just a thank you message. And then the next day it sends a message, hey, we're looking for one more booking to help Diana earn her bonus reward. You seem to have fun in her show. Would you be interested in hosting a show of your own? Right. And then, some people reply back, some people don't, whatever. Then a week later, or I guess whenever I assumed they would have their product. So probably 10 to 15 days later, it will automatically send them a message that says, hey, I just wanted to check, have you gotten your Pampered Chef products yet? Here is a great recipe I thought you would love. I wasn't asking for anything. I was just saying, did everything come in all right? I appreciate, I really appreciate you. I want to make sure you got your stuff in. And here's a recipe. So then a month later after that, it sends another message because all this is already set up. I entered their name one time and it automatically will send. Then a month later, it says, hey, I just wanted to check in. Are you loving your Pampered Chef products? Do you have any questions for me? Have you seen the new stuff that just came out? And then I have my website link. I think I said something here about check out the new products and new recipes. So then they'll click in that link and it'll take them to my webpage. But I asked, 4 reach outs, only one was asking for anything. And that really was saying, hey, to help our host. So I was asking for a booking. But yeah, so you kind of never know what people think about that. Some people reply and some don't. But I just got a message the other day that said, I really appreciate your customer service. I've been a customer of Pampered Chef for a very long time, and you by far have been the best consultant I've worked with. And I was looking back at, like Facebook Messenger with that person. I didn't really have anything specific. So I had to have been that text messaging that I sent them. And then I think too, like if I were to buy something, what would I like my salesperson to do? Would I enjoy them checking in on me? Yeah. Would I really reply to them? Maybe not. But I would still feel good that they checked in because they don't know that it's coming by an automated system. They just know that I'm checking in because if they do have an issue, then they have my, it's like, I do have a lot of people that reply that say, oh, I did get it. Thank you. I'm loving, this product or no, actually I haven't gotten it. Then I'll say, okay, well, give me a minute. I'm going to check in with the home office and see where your product is. And then I could give them their tracking link at that point. So I just feel like that gives them a little extra something. And that way, when they want to order Pampered Chef again, guess who they're going to come to? The one that's checking on them, not the one that just took their sale and then they never saw them again. So I do feel like that's why I got so many orders, is because I really try very hard to appreciate my customers and let them know that, hey, I'm here. I'm not just, taking a sale and then brushing you off. It's, I'm here for whatever you need. All right, well, time is up. Anybody have any last questions? Kelsey, was there anything in the chat we needed to address before?
All good.
Awesome. Very good. Well, thank you all for spending your night with us. We're going to be back here next Monday. One thing I wanted to let you all know, I was just looking at the calendar. There will be no call on July the 4th. Okay. So we will have a call on the 27th, but we'll not have a call on July 4th. Y'all go celebrate. And then we'll be back on here July the 11th. Okay.
Jennifer, you have a couple of questions in the chat.
Okay. What were they, Sandra?
Hold on a second. I just had it pulled up. So Heather asked, so you set it up in Project Broadcast to automatically send. And Lauren asked, is there anything different than Project Broadcast?
I'm sure there's something different than Project Broadcast. I don't know what it is because that's just what we've been using. Is there a reason that you don't want to use Project Broadcast, or?
And yes, the messages, you can set up to automatically send to your customer. To answer that
Yes.
question.
Yes, thank you. So Heather, I just put in like my customer service drip. As soon as somebody orders, I put their name in and I put a campaign in, and the campaign sends a message that day. It sends a message day one. It sends a message, and I have it all pre-scheduled. I already have the message that's going out, the day it's going to send out, the time, like from the time I enter their contact. So it's the same exact campaign. You just enter the customer's name and attach their campaign. So on day 0, day 1, day 4, day 21, it sends all these messages. So you only have to do it once. Okay, Lauren, I completely get finances. Yeah, and y'all know I don't want you spending a bunch of money that you're not making yet. Like, this needs to be a financial sound business. You need to make money before you're spending a whole bunch. The way I look at Project Broadcast is I can send 500 messages out in about 2 minutes. And how many hours would it take me to send 500 messages? And just, doing the math, like, I mean, even as a consultant, you're making it, $10, $15, $20 an hour. If you were to average it out, I make, more than that. So there's no way I'm spending hours sending, the same messages. But that's kind of how I would decide if it's financially feasible, is if you knew you could send out 500 messages, how long would that take you? And what value is that to you? Like, how much is your time? How valuable is your time? I'm going to say, just in my honest opinion, no, I don't want you spending any more money than you have to. But I'd say if it takes me more than an hour to do something, it's too long. And I don't know exactly how much Project Broadcast is at the moment. But I mean, I know you can get small packages that would be like $10, $15 a month. And is that worth the output you would, the business and the customer care that you would get from that? So, okay, Kelsey said $15 is the lowest package. And I definitely, if you sign up for Project, which you don't have to, but just do not hear me say that you have to sign up for Project Broadcast, because you don't. But you do have to get messages out there. You do have to make contacts. So how are you going to do that? If you are completely fine with sending them every day, do that. If you have the time and you have the patience and you are willing to make connections and make contacts every single day, don't use Project Broadcast. But if you're like me and my time is very limited and very valuable, it is worth me paying $15 for somebody else to send out my messages. So that's how I look at that. But I do want you making money before you're spending it. So keep that in mind too. Yeah, and there are many people in this business that don't use Project Broadcast. There are many people, and until 2 years ago, I didn't even use it. I sent every message by hand, either through my phone or through Messenger. And I was successful doing that too. It just took a lot longer. So, yeah. All right, friends, I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I greatly appreciate you joining. I think this was a great call. Hopefully you all got something good out of it that you can implement in your business, and hopefully you all are inspired and encouraged and ready to take on next week. So have a great week, friends.